So what we're gonna do today is we are going to make some homemade sauerkraut. So sauerkraut is just a fermented vegetable. It takes about a week, 7 to 11 days to ferment and produce all the good bacteria that we need to have healthy guts. So all you need is you need a head of cabbage. You can use green or purple cabbage. You're gonna need a jar or two. We're gonna dice up this cabbage, put it in, and you're also gonna need some good salt. So first things first is I'm going to just chop up this cabbage. Okay, so now that I have my cabbage all diced and sliced, the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm going to add 3 tablespoons of salt. And once the salt is added, I'm going to start mixing the salt and the cabbage together with my hands, and I'm going to try and squeeze some water out of the cabbage. Okay, now that I've started squeezing all the water out of my cabbage, it's kind of gone down a little bit. There's also some liquid in the bottom. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take the cabbage and put it into a mason jar. Okay, now that I have all my cabbage inside my jar, I want to press everything down as much as I can. Ideally, I want my cabbage to be sitting in water. So you should have a little bit of water from the bowl when you started mixing. If your cabbage doesn't sit underwater, it's okay to add a little bit of filtered water. Okay, so press it down. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to seal it up, and I'm going to let it sit in room temperature on the counter for about 7 weeks, and then 7 days, and then I'm going to taste it, and if it's still sour, I'll let it sit a little longer. If it's not sour, I will eat it.